Oh, man, let's get on in here and get a closer look. Yeah, check out this beautiful Peterbilt 379, stretched out, shining it up. Yeah, I think he's getting this truck all cleaned up, ready to go, getting ready for another great episode of The Trucker's Table. So climb on in, and let's get this thing started. Dad, where you going? Where you going? You be eating no grass. I'm watching you. Boy, that wind's blowing in. Yeah, we are in Pioneer, Caryville, whatever you want to call it. North Knoxville. Alright. Yeah. TA. Oh, the sign's over yonder. There's the pilot sign. Yeah, we parked over in our favorite spot. Got the hood popped up. We coming up I-75. We got loaded early this morning and came on up I-75. Went back down to Atlanta and then came up 75. So there around Atlanta, we were stuck in traffic. So there's no wind blowing into the motor to cool it down. It gets a little hot. So then we get up there to the I-75 merge right there where I-24 and I-75 up there south of Chattanooga. That wasn't too bad of a merge. That one went pretty good. But once we got up there to the I-40 I-75 merge south of Knoxville, traffic was backed up about 3 or 4 miles, at least 5 miles maybe even. So it was a lot of slow going, and we just stop, go, stop, go. And I noticed it was running hot then, you know, it was staying up around 210. The truck normally runs around 170, and if it gets a little warm, maybe up to 200. But it doesn't consistently run on 210 ever, except for situations like that. So probably what I should have done was when I got there to the Petro TA there in Knoxville, so right after the merge, I should have went ahead and jumped off there and got my fuel and did a 30-minute break and let the engine cool down. That's what I should have done. Smart man would have done that. I'm not that smart. So we get up here north of Knoxville on 75 before we get to this exit here about 2 miles down the road, and we're in traffic trying to climb mountains and everything else. And it jumped up to 225, 235. Red triangle came on. Shut down engine, shut down engine. And then it shut itself down just as I was pulling off onto the shoulder of the road. And there was another big truck in front of me getting towed, and I was parked behind him. So put my triangles out, called Landstar, and said, hey, you know, truck's overheating. I'm on the side of the road. I'm not losing any cooling. It's not any busted hoses or anything. It's just overheating, and the motor won't run until it cools back down. So, and that's to protect the motor from blowing up. So, do you need to call help? And I'm like, no, ma'am. By the time they get here, the motor will be cooled down. I can drive. I said, I just need to let it cool down a little bit, and then I'll be able to go. So, okay, well, just be safe. And yes, ma'am. So, I went ahead and just sat there for about 30 minutes and let it cool down. Kept cranking it up, checking it, and letting it run a little bit to see if it would try to cool it down. Finally, I got it down to close to 170, 180, and I was like, maybe that'll get me over the hill. Get over the hill, going downhill in here to the TA, I'll be all right. Shoot, by the time I got here, getting off at the exit, it was back up to 200 again. So, 210. So, pulled into the fuel island, got fuel, switched it off and popped the hood, let the heat escape, you know, from the motor. And did that. And I was like, well, Ducky needs to do his business. So I said, we'll just come on over here and take another little break. Well, we told you stuff about the AC going out, right, with the hoses. Well, we found a hose that we need in, there's one in Cincinnati, Ohio, and one in Dayton, Ohio. I can't get to the one in Dayton, but I can get to the one in Cincinnati. I want to say they stay open till like 11 p.m. tonight. So we'll get by there and go ahead and get our hose. And I'll ask the guys to say straight up, hey man, you think y'all could get me in tonight and get this done? Or if the service department's even open, it may not be open. It may just be the parts department. But at least go ahead and get the parts. And I don't know if one of those TAs up there around Florence could do it or not. I might just get the hoses and find somewhere right there to park and do my 10-hour break. Get up early in the morning when it's cool and run on up to Bucyrus, wherever that is, where we're delivering at, and deliver up there, and then see if our load is ready in Monroe, Ohio, that we're picking up going back to Lake Park. If it's ready, go ahead and pick it up. If it's not, then it's going to be either late tomorrow afternoon or Friday morning, then we can go ahead and get the truck fixed, get into a TA or somewhere, get that hose replaced. I mean, I might could replace it myself, but I just don't want to take a chance, tear something up, especially as expensive as that hose is. So we'll try to get in the shop and get it fixed, and hopefully we'll have AC going again. I just I'm really disappointed at that shop in Shreveport. I told them, I said, man, replace the hoses, replace everything with the AC system, because I don't want to be broke. You know, I don't want this thing going out on me this summer. And because they done replace so much stuff anyway, I was like, go ahead, do it all. But they didn't do the hoses. I thought I told them to do the hoses. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Anyway, come on, Ducky. So, you know, live and learn. You know, when you're replacing something on your AC system, just replace the whole damn thing. Be done with it. But anyway, he's done with his business. He's just wandering around now. So we're gonna jump back in the truck, take a look, see what the temperature's looking like. Maybe the engine's rested a little bit, and we can get on up to where we need to get up to up there in Cincinnati, get through Kentucky, and maybe we won't get stuck in traffic. I think that's what messed us up, was getting stuck in traffic for 5-6 miles stretch like that. So anyway, let's get going. I done rambled on enough. Tear it up, Doug. Tear it up. He's over tearing up the grass. All right, let's go. Come on. Well, people, sometimes you just can't catch a break, you know. And then sometimes you do catch a break. Tonight we didn't. Well, I said tonight. Let's see. This is Thursday morning right now. We got here to Jeffersonville to the TA. If you've ever been here to the TA in Jeffersonville, you recognize the blue building and all this stuff back here. Gonna change out the thermostat and the water filter to see if that would help with the water flow to keep the motor warm, cool, you know. So we dropped our trailer over there in a reserve spot, paid for a reserve spot, and pull back around to the door up there, and we'll wait for them to bring us in. Switch the motor off, let it cool down, you know, so they work on it. And finally they go to bring us in, you know. I cranked the truck up, and I heard the loudest knocking sound you've ever fucking heard. Woo! Sorry. I thought the motor was blowing up or something was hitting or something. And got it on the inside, and switched it off, popped the hood. The fan that blows in front of the radiator was just doing this all over the place. Here's some video of me holding it with my hand and just going back and forth like this. So I guess that's why the motor wasn't cooling like it was supposed to. So anyway, by now it's out right at 10 o'clock at night. They couldn't get the parts tonight, And even if they did, it'd be in the morning before they could fix it. So anyway, we're not gonna make our delivery on time. If they can get me out of here by 1 o'clock today, I can be up there by 3 o'clock. I think that's when they stop receiving. I don't know. I guess if they need it bad enough, they'll stay till I get there. If they don't, I guess I'll be delivering first thing Friday morning. And my other pickup on the Raycon says it picks up on Friday morning. So it's a drop and hook, I believe. Ooh, excuse me. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, tossing and turning, and so anyway. And Ducky, stay over here on the grass. Here comes a dude in a KW, K-Whopper. It might run you right on over. So anyway, so that's it's just, like I said, it's just been one thing after another, it seems like. But I was right there at the parts place, stopped and picked up the parts, replaced the thermostat and the water filter, picked up the AC parts for the AC hose. I'm gonna be honest with you. I suspected it was the fan hub, and I know you're gonna say, "Oh, you just making that up." No, I'm not. I'll tell you how I suspected it. If you're one of my subscribers, you have a Volvo, Facebook has a Volvo Masters page, right? On that page, I posted video of my fan with it running, and I was asking people, does it look like it's wobbling? I should have just went ahead and bought a daggum fan hub, knowing I was going to probably need one. I could have saved myself so much time. I probably could have been out of here by now. But I tell you, I'm getting so frustrated. But anyway, we're gonna hopefully stay on track. We don't lose any of our loads that we already got booked. We'll just have to wait and see, play it by ear, see what happens. So anyway, he's bored. He's over there sniffing poles now. So I'm gonna get him back to the truck and sit there and wait, I guess. It'll probably be at least 10 o'clock before they even get started on me this morning. It ain't even 7 yet, so we got at least another 3 hours of waiting. So anyway, we'll get back with y'all, let you know more after a while. You said that, what you say, bud? He said, look at this grass, Dad, ain't it awesome? Go back a little bit. Not a bad place to deliver, man. Plenty of grass, a pond. Yeah, well, I don't know about pond, but what's that over there? Ducky ain't spotted them yet. But you get in that pond, I'm gonna whoop your butt. It may be a water treatment place, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're a day and a half late. What do you think, Dad? Wanna go get some goose? Wanna go get some goose? Have goose for dinner? So I know some goose liver, Dad. Yeah, this has been a rough trip, man. I ain't lying to you. Woo. We spent $680 on parts. Then we went to the shop to get the parts put in and found a whole nother problem that cost a lot. And we'll talk about that when I have a chance to sit down and go over the numbers. And we'll break it down, everything that was done, mistakes that were made by me and by the shop. Not throwing nobody under the bus. I'm just saying there was mistakes made on both sides. And we'll talk about them. Maybe ways to prevent them in the future. So anyway, also we had a load cancel on us. Our favorite agency, JB. Excuse me. And so, but we found another load. But we was in the shop for about 38 hours, maybe 40 hours. Don't you get in that water? He was almost in it, boy. I stopped him just before he got in it. But anyway, yeah, over 40 hours in the shop, right at 40 hours. And woo. We'll talk about it though. I'll break it down, everything that happened. But anyway, that's why we're so late getting the video out. Well, this video is going to be a different video. I already put one out by the time you've seen this, and there's one already out that didn't talk about all the shop breakdown stuff, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? I ain't done editing yet, so who knows? This might be the video. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, we're fixing to get going. We got to run up to Cleveland, and pick up a load and head back to Tifton, Georgia. Yeah. And then we'll talk about our other stuff along the way. Come on, Duck. You know, there's enough trees. Let's get going. So we're going to get going. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Yo, it's the Duck Man. He's running around, shaking it up. Found some wet grass. Wet grass. Plenty of wet. Well, I picked him up and toted him across there. Actually, I toted him from up there at the truck across and then put him over here. I didn't want him to hurt his paws. But yeah, we're parked right here for now. I think we're gonna knock out a 7-hour break and then head on down, see if we can make it down to Atlanta. Get on past Atlanta at least. Oh yeah, there it is, the Pilot across the street. I started to go to the Pilot, but I didn't see a whole lot of grass. Looks like there might be some back there by that tree right back there, but I didn't want to take a chance, and I saw all the grass over here, so I was like, yeah, this will work out much more better, I guarantee. Look at all that back there. Ooh yeah. Sometimes you just get lucky and find a good spot, right? The original plan was to go all the way down close to Knoxville and do our break down there, take a shower, shave, because I look rough, and do our little break and then head on down to Atlanta, you know. But traffic, man, is nothing but red from here all the way down to Knoxville. And we've been stop and go for the last hour or so. Traffic's been super slow. Up by Corbin, Kentucky, and on up that way, it was real bad. So, yeah, we just decided to go ahead and stop here. Went to Walmart, picked up a few things, because we were just about out of everything. I'm trying to think what I was down to eating. I think I was down to eating like beef sticks. I think that's all I had left. So we stopped and picked up some breakfast stuff and some supper stuff. So we're good. We're good for at least another 3 or 4 days. I didn't want to get too much stuff because all the problems we've been having with the truck, I didn't want to have a refrigerator full of groceries go bad if I'm in a shop, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't buy too much. I just bought enough for about 3 days. And hopefully we can make it 3 days without breaking down. Wouldn't that be wonderful? The oil pressure is still acting squirrely, or in my opinion, it's acting squirrely. I may be wrong. You know, everybody I talk to is like, no, that's good. I don't know, it don't look right to me. And I swear I heard something when I go to turn in, like a clicking sound or something. I don't know if it's the rear end. Or what, you know. I just don't know. I am concerned. I am. It's got almost 1.2 million on it, you know, so I'm definitely concerned. And, you know, I was just wanting to try to make it through the end of the year with the truck, you know, and hopefully it would make it, you know. My plan was next month to get kingpins and bushings and all that put in the front, but there may be something going on in the rear end. I don't know. But we got to figure it out. We got to get it right, because I don't want to break down on the side of the road, especially me with the Duck Man with me. The tow truck driver might not let him ride. He may have to stay in the truck while we towing it. But anyway, it's just part of trucking when you have an older truck with that many miles on it. There ain't nobody to blame but me. I'm the one that bought the truck, you know. And but you know, I'm buying a truck with a rebuilt motor in it. Just, I mean, they brand new rebuild right then, you know. and I'm thinking maybe a few minor problems. I had no idea how vast the problems was going to be. So all we can do is push forward and deal with it, you know, try to ride it out, and try to make it till we can get it paid off. And then we definitely getting us a new truck. I done made up my mind about that. Ain't no doubt about that. We're getting a new truck. Just the question is it going to be 2022 or 2021? I don't know when, but we definitely getting a new truck. Probably in 2022 if we can make it through the end of this year. So we'll see. But anyway, there's my lady. She texting me now. She's just telling me about Abby playing with some of the toys at the house. Abby will destroy a toy. That is her mission. You give her a new toy, destroy the new toy. And she's OCD, man. You give her a water dish, right? And you let her see, or anything that has a label on it, like a little barcode or a tag or anything, she will not stop till it's off. I don't know why she's like that. She's weird. But anyway, Duckman's done. We're gonna jump back in the truck. Whew. Try to get us a nap because I'm dead tired, man. I drank so much coffee last night before I got to where I was, ended up stopping there in Ashland, Ohio to try to get the truck worked on. And it said they were open 8 to 3 on, what was it, 8 to 4? 8 to 3, 8 to 4, something like that on Saturday. But when I went in there and talked to them, they said they didn't have any mechanics on duty. And I'm like, why is your service department open? But so I went on down to Columbus, Ohio. Great people down there, man. Great people, really nice people, really nice. And they changed my oil pressure sensor. They changed my crankcase sensor. They changed my boost sensor. I said, well, why are you replacing? Let's just go ahead and replace a bunch of them. Try to, throw parts at it, I guess. I mean, I know that's not the way to do it, but I'm desperate. I got to do something. I got to keep it rolling. So, so far, so good. Knock on wood. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it and just hope for the best, I guess. Hope we can make that delivery in Tifton, and then we'll see how it's doing. I may have to cancel my Monday load. I hope not. I sure hope not, because that's a good load, good paying load, and I wanted to try to keep that run if I could and do it again in the future. So we'll see. Anyway, we're going to go grab some dinner, hit the sack. So we'll talk to y'all later. All right, we just came back from getting the truck washed. Woo, it looks good. Look at that. Look right there and then right there. These two pieces, you can't even tell the difference in the color of the paint. They look identical. Yeah, it even matches up with up here. So it's a complete match. Yes, they finally did something right at Bruckner's. Well, Bruckner's didn't do it. They outsourced it to a paint and body shop. But anyway, yeah, we went and got the truck washed, got the wheel shine, put a little shine Armor All on them. Got it looking good. Behind the sleeper all washed up good. APUs have to run. Yeah. Bumpers looking good. The new grill on the front looks good. Yeah. Not too shabby. Yeah. And there's Mr. Fairy Britches. What's up, Mr. Fairy Britches? They're coming to talk on the camera there. You know you gotta have me on there. You don't have me on the show, you know the ratings drop. Yeah, man, look at the new mirrors. New hood mirrors. No peeling, no cracking, no scratches. Some spots on the inside right there. They didn't do a super good job, but looks better than it did. It's good. I went and bought some of those springs to put on there. I put them on both sides. Some of the CB antennas, if they hit a limb, it'll spring it back instead of hopefully not break those brackets inside the mirror. However, that bracket there is already loose on the inside, so I don't know how bad it is yet, but at least the mirror's still holding on, or the antenna, so we'll see. But yeah, got her all shined up, looking good. I didn't wash the trailer, I just washed the truck. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Where'd you go, Mr. Fair Britches? So here I am, dead right behind you. You want a haircut, don't you? I said, yes, get this hair off of me. I'm about to die. That's where we got to deliver at in the morning, this building right here. I'm gonna get the drone out, fly it around, look and see what it looks like around there. And I don't know what time they open, but we'll be here ready to go first thing in the morning. And see if we can't get checked in and get unloaded pretty fast and get our butt over to Troy, Alabama. So, what you doing? Get out of there. So, looking for shade. But, yeah, we flew the drone around over there at the truck wash and everything, too. They're building onto that truck wash. It's a one-bay truck wash, and they're putting a second bay in. So, it's going to look, they have 2 bays, be a much faster line getting this through there. So, that'd be great. So, anyway, he's got a bunch of space back yonder to roam around, grass and stuff. So, he's good. He's good. So, anyway, we're going to jump in the truck, do some video editing. All right, don't go nowhere. Woo! All right, so we just got the truck wash, everything. We're parked here at the receiver, and we're going to get up in the morning and try to get unloaded and see where we go from there. We were going to crunch the numbers on the thing, but hey, we've already uploaded that video. So it was just too long of a video going over all the different bills, everything that was done. It was just a ton of stuff that we had to go over. So I didn't want to make a super duper long video, so we just did a separate video. So I was gonna talk about it in this video, but there's just no way I could have crammed it all in there. It would have ended up being an hour-long video. So anyway, you've already seen the numbers. You know what we did with the bills. If you hadn't, go check out the video. It's repair costs for a Volvo VNL, stuff like that. Videos, the previous video before this one. So go check that out if you want to, if you missed it yet and watched it yet. And so anyway, like I said, we're supposed to be picking up tomorrow in Troy, and then we're going to Manassas, Virginia. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here because this one's already over 25 minutes long. So thank y'all so much. You know, it's been a rough month. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a rough month. But you guys have been hanging in there with me, and man, I really appreciate it. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I mean, it sure would be boring out here without you, I tell you that. I know a lot of you guys enjoy watching the videos. You leave me comments, and some of you call me sometimes, text me, stuff like that. And I apologize if I don't always have time to talk. On any given day, I have at least maybe a half dozen different people calling me, between subscribers, agents, friends, family. It's hard to talk to everybody. You know, you only have so much time in a day. I try to talk to as many people as I can. I'm never riding down the road bored. I'll tell you that right now. I don't get to talk to the guys on Zello as much as I used to. We still talk a pretty good bit, don't get me wrong, but I don't get a chance to talk to them as much as I used to because I'm on the phone quite a bit. So, but I don't mind, you know, anytime I can help somebody out. You know, a couple of the new guys that are coming over to Landstar. Man, I really enjoy talking to you guys, trying to, you know, help you with any issues you might be having over here, you know, trying to get you going good and get you off to a good start, you know. There's some things going on I'm going to try to do some more research on with Landstar and try to figure out what's going on, see if I can get an answer for Landstar, maybe on why it's taking so long for these new guys to get a trailer, you know. I don't like that. I wish they could get a trailer faster, but I understand. Right now there's a trailer shortage. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank y'all so much for coming along with the journey. It's been a bumpy ride this trip out. A lot more talking here about the truck and everything. I hope you don't mind. I know it gets to be old after a while hearing me talk about my truck being broke down, but you know, if I don't get it out, I'm gonna bust. So I love talking to you guys about it because I know you understand. And like I said, nothing but positive comments. I love it when I get those, and you know, I try to respond when I can. Like I said, I don't have hardly near as much time as I used to have to do stuff like that. I get parked and I'm trying to get everything done and try to still get some sleep. It's really hard sometimes to do all that. So I hope you'll be patient with me and hang in there. I'll try to get to some comments if I can get some downtime, you know, and just go through a few videos and respond to some of the comments if I can. Y'all stay safe, please stay safe. We're hitting on the middle part of the week. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna push right on through this week into the weekend. Huh? What you say? All right, let's get on through this week. Get this thing going, over with, kaput. I'm ready for Friday already, ain't you? All right, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Remember, if you're not already subscribed, go down there and click the subscribe button, ring the little bell icon, so you'll be notified when we upload videos and go live, because sometimes we go live. So thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. From me and the duck man who's laying over here asleep, thank you so much. We love you guys. And don't stop. Don't give up. No matter what. If you want to come to Landstar, if you want to go somewhere else, if you want to be a truck driver, if you want to do something else, don't stop trying. Don't stop. Keep punching.